Yes, that's right, guys. Your eyes don't deceive you. I am actually doing one of these reviews again within Miraculous Ladybug. And we're about to talk about season five, Jubilation. So, pretty much, I haven't really caught up to most of the episodes, of course. I really wasn't expecting to ever come back to Miraculous Ladybug in the sense of reviewing because, I kind of left out. I was like, I found other things, especially discovering Arcane and also discovering other animations where I'm just like, yo, this is 10 times cooler. I'm going to be honest. And also how busy I am just to be with life and my channel and stuff. But for this particular video, I'm going to be low key of in terms of like, the production of what you're going to get here. I mean, the best quality is just me really talking about the episode and nothing else. It's always off scripted when it comes down to especially doing these reviews nowadays. I feel like especially when we're back in when season 3 of Miraculous Ladybug, I was really heavy on analyzation and pretty much putting on notes of just like making a novel and try the pinpoint of reviewing the episode. But now I feel like that's different, compared to now. Even though this video would be much more linear and cleaner if I actually did have like notes up and actually sharing about the episode and stuff like that. I feel like it's just like personally, it's not really that big to me, honestly. And I'm not sure what really happened. I feel like it's their failure to actually bring up Chloe back, even though other people within the fandom have their opinions of Chloe, like very strongly and whatever. Look, I'm not that crazy about it. I'm like, it's just like, personally to me, that's just not good, character development or writing or something like that unless they're playing for something or maybe it's something else within Miraculous Ladybug where I'm like, okay, I don't really care, especially knowing how hard it is to actually ever find these episodes unless you're willing to wait like a year till it goes into Disney Plus, which I feel like it took them 2 years to ever actually get the last season to put in the Disney Plus, even though that's not true. I'm oversaturating, but you know what I mean. It always feels like a long freaking time before it ever gets translated, and I'm just like, you know what, I'm good. I'm good. I'm gonna stick in with the shows like Cyberpunk Edge Runners or Arcane, of shows where it's much more related within the English language. I feel like that's why I can never get down with sub. I just couldn't understand like the idea of like certain people, especially within anime, where they just watch the anime but they have to read most of it. Like just read a book then. That's why I like dub most of the times because at least I get to understand the emotions a bit more when it comes down to speaking, the same tongue, same language and whatever. But other than that, yeah, this is just one of those instances where I'm just like, I haven't seen a friend in 20 years and I'm like, hey man, is everything okay? Is everything all right? That's that same thing with me with Miraculous Ladybug. Like, yo, how's it going? It's been a while, buddy. How you doing? But yeah, let's talk about Jubilation in terms of the actual. And listen, I'm gonna go into spoilers. It doesn't matter at this point. What is up with that scene? There is this prediction that I just know that they're gonna be married and have babies, and just like, man, that could have been cool. That could have been it right there. It really brings in so much emotions. I heard like I think it was, I forget what YouTuber sent it, but there was a post saying talking about Jubilation and how it's like, man, this episode really makes me tear up. And I was bored one time, which was earlier, and then I watched the episode and I'm like, oh God, this is deep. This is definitely kind of heavy in some points of just like dreams that are like broken and stuff, and especially the power that the owl guy has been received. I don't know his name is. I don't know if it's like the dark owl or the dark something, but Gabriel apparently, and also one thing it's for sure is that he has like all the Kwamis on behind him. Little cage of like in a circle sphere, and also feeds them snacks and stuff like that. They're in the cage, but they're actually in a circle and stuff like that. And also another thing to catch up is that who is Jacqueline? I don't know who she is, but apparently like she's trying to be like she was like, you know, trying to be the new like Ladybug or whatever, or just being Ladybug, as a self disguise or something. But I really couldn't really find any like well, actually, I could easily find like the episodes and stuff like that, but so far they're probably deleted because YouTube banned them. But like, who is Jacqueline? I never seen her, so I'm going into this like in the middle of the movie. Like, I don't know what just happened, but apparently there's bombs going off, and seeing how this is mostly within like the dreams that miraculously Marinette and Adrian has, and from what seen, I mean, I feel like this whole like vision of their dream would be a much more emotional if the babies didn't look weird. The babies look weird, and especially I wish we got to see like an older like Adrian or an older Marinette. Like, what would they look like if they were adults, even young adults, like my age? Like, what if they were older? Like, like I can only picture Adrian with a big beard, like, yeah, like just have a lumberjack look to him, and you have Marinette like a bit more thicker, and also like is pregnant and has a baby coming in the way, and that kind of realism. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I feel like that could have been adapted way better with the emotions. But with the babies and the clocks, of course they had to wake up somehow. And I don't know about the villain. That has to be the slowest way of grabbing the miraculous. Zoo, gotta grab. Just very slow, like just enough to get it. Intensify the moment of them. A moment of him trying to get the miraculous and defeat them, but not really. Like, you see a future that they want. People have dreams. I know I do. Okay, I see, in a ways that I'll be, an easy target if you ever put that on me. And then, I feel like it's a very like harmless weapon, not weapon, but harmless, ability that he has just to show people his dreams of what they really wanted. You see Jacqueline wanted to be, Miraculous Ladybug. You see, like, Adrian and Marinette, like, and they're watching this together as they see it. And then it goes into an emotional moment where, Marinette and Adrian realize like this isn't real, and this is not like, to the point where they think that it's not gonna happen. It might happen, it might not, but you know, and then we see the returning like characters from one of the New York specials, and also of course the squad, the Miraculous squad themselves, like Carapace, Rena Rouge, all of them basically. And it was just like this heartwarming moment surrounding it, and then out of nowhere, poof, it's all gone. Like, they had a moment pretty much after, like, the episode ends, or close to the episode ends, where, do you think it's ever true? Like, is this everything gonna happen? Because I really do see that in some ways. And of course, this whole like series of Miraculous Ladybug is focused on them. Never seen this much when it comes down to focusing on them in an emotional way of having these characters, because I'm starting to get this realism and this feeling of the reasons why I don't really care much about Miraculous Ladybug. I feel like I really don't. I hope it's not like the Pokemon effect where Ash Ash Ketchum just is 13 forever. As we all age, and basically he's been 13 for like 30 years, it feels like. Like, it's just like you can't be 13 forever. Miraculous Ladybug, especially for Marinette and Adrian, like at this point they should be in their 20s, it feels like. You know what I mean? They should be like adults having a driver's license and having their own apartments. I don't know. But it says me, I don't have like my apartment until like 24. But it's like it's one of those moments where I wish within Miraculous Ladybug, or in the writing that Astruck puts out, that they would grow up, or as I put it, grow the f up, just like becoming adults, because they can do what they want. And I was hoping for an adult like looking, because I don't know if they're still teenagers or not. They probably are, but what would be different if they were like adults, if they were mature and really actually thinking for themselves, because it's really getting to there. You can see the angle that sort of like where the show is heading to, and it's heading to basically adulthood, responsibilities, and just serious age going down. and stuff that is deep really affects them, and stuff that is urgent just because of Gabriel really being serious, actually getting the miraculous. But you know what I mean. Anyways, that's my review. There's people talking in the background. Seriously. As I'm about to end this, there's people. Okay. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Hope you subscribe, like, comment, all the jazz. Listen, I don't know if I can make promises to ever review the next app, but I feel like something will happen where I'm gonna be like, yo, I'm curious to know what's going on, because I know I am subscribed to some of the channels that are miraculous channels, and I can never get away from that. If they spoil it, I gotta be like, nope, nope, don't spoil it now. Okay, I'm not gonna watch this video. I need to see the reaction. I need to see the review. But before that, I need to see the episode itself. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you when I see you. One love and a peace.